Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the announcement of the finalists for the 28th National Safety Awards of Excellence. My name is Richard Cornish. I'm the event manager here at the NSCA Foundation, and I'll be facilitating today's finalist announcement. The National Safety Awards of Excellence is now up into its 28th year, and it's Australia's longest running and independent work health and safety awards program. The awards are open to any Australian operating business, organisation, alliance or individual. Welcome everyone, and to say a few words, I'm now going to hand over to the President, Chairman and CEO of the NSCA Foundation, Mr. Bernie Doyle.
There we go. Thanks, Richard, and welcome everyone to this announcement. This is really exciting. It's the first time we've gone live. So first up, sincere congratulations to all of the finalists. We're delighted that you've joined a unique group of organisations and individuals who have gone so far. So we're really excited to hopefully meet you in December at the awards. Also like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, and you'll meet many of them shortly. They really are the backbone of our awards, and delighted to welcome them today. And last but not least, our eminent judges who give up hours and hours of their personal time to go through each of the submissions in detail to make sure, in fact, that the finalists are the finalists are the finalists. So again, on that note, congratulations and welcome to this event.
Thank you, Bernie. So GIO Workers' Compensation have been the major sponsor of the National Safety Awards now since 2010, and we greatly appreciate their support of the awards. To say a few words on behalf of GIO, I'd like to welcome Theodora Camboris, the Manager of Workers' Compensation Product Solutions. Over to you, Theodora.
Hi everyone, hello from Sydney. Hopefully you can all see me. It's an absolute pleasure to be part of not only the GIO Workers' Compensation team, but also to be have such a strong partnership with the NSCA Foundation and these awards. It's great to recognise and celebrate the outstanding commitment and achievements of individuals and organisations who across Australia continue to do the right thing by work health and safety. And whilst our workplaces look a little different for some of us today, it's just so heartwarming to know that there are businesses out there who continue to strive to do the absolute best for maintaining health and safety for people. So I'm really looking forward to hearing a little bit about the finalists amongst the different categories. And thank you once again to the NSCA Foundation and the work we've been doing for such a very long time. Thanks, Richard and Bernie.
Thanks, Doris, and yeah, thank you again for the great support we receive from GIO. So we really appreciate that. So next up, we've got an independent judging panel that comprises of 8 highly experienced work health and safety professionals with a wide-ranging skills and experience. They've read over all 125 nominations that we received through the awards process this year, and they're the ones that have to come up with this short list of excellence in work health and safety. What I'd like to do is to say a few words on behalf of the judging panel. I'd like to welcome Shane Billsborough, who's the Chief Operating Officer and Executive Director of Moving Minds. And Shane's also been involved as a judge with the National Safety Awards since 2013. Over to you, Shane.
Thanks, Richard, and thanks to everyone who submitted these awards. As Richard said, my name's Shane Billsborough. I'm been a judge on the NSCA Awards for about 9 years, and it's something that I know myself and my fellow judges get a lot of pride in doing. These awards make a massive difference. We find some phenomenal pearls in these awards, and they don't just make a difference to your organisation, they make a difference to other organisations who want to copy what you've done or to learn best practice. And so we're really proud to be part of this process. Congratulations to all of you who have submitted these awards. We know the time, the effort, the work that goes into not just providing best practice and having great ideas to submit, but to have done this during a COVID environment. I know many of you are running national programs, national work health, safety, wellbeing programs while in shutdown. We know that a lot of the, matter of fact, the organisations really look to you for answers during this COVID period. So great work. Congratulations on being a finalist, and on behalf of the judges, welcome and congratulations.
Thanks, Shane, and thank you to yourself and to the rest of the judging panel for all the hard work in reviewing all the nominations. We took part in Judging Day last Thursday, and that's a full-on day from 9:30. I think we finished up at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, going through every category. And of course, the judges put in a lot of hours prior to that reading through all of the nominations. So thank you to Shane and for the rest of the judging panel in helping us to recognise the excellence that is occurring in work health and safety. So it's now time. Let's announce some of the finalists. We're going to announce the finalists in all 8 categories that are up for nominations. As we go through each category, the category sponsor will be invited to say a few words, and then they'll announce the finalists for their category. So let's start off with category 1, the best continuous improvement of a WHS management system, which has been proudly sponsored by EcoPortal. This category requires finalists to describe an improvement they've made to their WHS or OHS management system and the effect that it has had on their staff and business. They must demonstrate that, and the improvement is part of an ongoing process. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome the CEO of EcoPortal, Manuel Seidel. Over to you, Manuel.
Yeah, thank you so much, Richard. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really proud to be able to be here today to announce the finalists for this category. And it's certainly a category that we're very passionate about. And in fact, it's EcoPortal's reason for being. So we've been around for 12 years now, and we provide enterprise risk and safety software solutions for companies across Australia and New Zealand. And the reason why we started EcoPortal is that we saw that a lot of organizations often tended to fall into the compliance trap. And what I mean by that is that they would find a standard that they wanted to align with, like 4801, and essentially often they would tick the boxes of compliance there, and they would end up with a folder on the shelf with policies and procedures that were good at getting the certificate on the wall, but not necessarily leading to improved reduction in health and safety risk and improved performance. And so we thought there's got to be a better way. A health and safety system is not just there to get a certification, but obviously you want it to reduce the chance of your people getting injured or killed at work. And so we saw the major gap to be an engagement of people, and so developed a digital platform for organizations to embed health and safety within their company. And so that's what we provide today, and that's why we're passionate about supporting this particular award category. So we want to now firstly acknowledge everyone that put forward a nomination for this award. I'm sure it takes a lot of effort, and but of course there can only be one winner, and that winner is going to be announced later on in December. There are 4 category finalists for the best continuous improvement of a WHS management system, and those finalists are Arcadis, Mendi Group, Murrumbidgee Local Health District, and Project Green Group. So congratulations to everyone for for becoming a finalist, and we're looking forward to seeing how you go in December. Well done.
Thanks very much, Manuel, and congratulations there to the finalists of Category 1, Best Continuous Improvement of a WHS Management System. On to Category 2 now. So this is the best solution of a WHS risk, which is proudly sponsored by Stow Australia. This category requires finalists to describe an innovative solution to an identified WHS or OHS risk or issue. It could be a newly identified risk or issue due to a change in work activities, or it can be a risk or issue that's previously been identified with a new solution that's been implemented. Category 2 is split into 3 subcategories, so that way small, medium and large businesses can all be recognised. So to say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome Duncan Smith, the Health, Safety, Environment and Systems Manager from Stow Australia. Over to you, Duncan.
Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to say how grateful Stow are to have the opportunity to sponsor Category 2 again this year. We believe that these awards are the premier work health and safety awards here in Australia. And congratulations to all the finalists, which I'm happy to announce now for Category 2, A, B and C. So Category A finalists are Building Heights, Syndeseum, Delta Contractors Victoria, and Iron Retina Specialists. Congratulations to all the finalists. In Category 2B, the finalists are Gateway Motorway Services, Gudera O'Connor, and North Queensland Bulk Ports. Well done. Category 2C, we have as finalists H&S Hospitality, McConnell Dow, Metcash, Monadelphous, and Toyota Materials Handling Australia. Again, well done and congratulations to all the finalists in the 3 Category 2 classes.
Thanks, Duncan, and yes, congratulations to those finalists across those 3 subcategories in Category 2. So moving on now to Category 3, the Best WHS Training Program, which is proudly sponsored by Centus. This category requires finalists to describe an innovative WHS/OHS training program that's been implemented in their organisation. The training program can be one-off or ongoing, and they must demonstrate that their training program has led to sustainable improvement in workplace behaviour, performance and/or processes. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome from Centus the CEO, Anthony Gibbs.
Thanks, Richard, and thanks, everyone. It's our great pleasure again to be sponsoring this particular section of the NSCA Awards, and also want to recognise the huge influence that the NSCA plays in educating organisations across Australia in best practice. And I think this is a particular area of opportunity for a number of organisations. We've all attended dull training programs that don't have any lasting effect. So at Centus, we really promote and believe as part of our safety culture programs in the necessity of really impactful safety training and embedding services to ensure sustained cultural change. So yeah, very excited to be announcing these finalists. So finalist number 1 is AGL. Finalist number 2 is BAE Systems Maritime Australia. Number 3 is Metcash. And finally, New Plumbing Solutions. So congratulations to all those finalists, and yeah, great to see such efforts put into this space.
Perfect. Thanks very much, Anthony, and congratulations there to the Category 3 finalists, sorry. Now on to Category 4, the Best Communication of a Safety Message, proudly sponsored by Ansell. This category recognises organisations who have effectively and innovatively communicated a WHS/OHS message to their workforce. The communication of the message can be a one-off event or a part of an ongoing program, and finalists to this category must be able to demonstrate that their communication methods and processes have led to sustainable improvement in workplace behaviour, performance and/or processes. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome the Manager of Marketing and Business Development Australia and New Zealand from Ansell, Theo Oosthuizen.
Thanks very much, Richard. Yeah, Ansell's been working for a very long time now with NSCA, and we're very proud of the work that they do and very happy to again sponsor the category. Coming from a marketing communications background myself, I understand how difficult it can be sometimes to reach your audience. So you should be really proud, all the finalists and all of those finalists in all the categories, for what you've achieved so far. So the first finalist for Best Communication of a Safety Message goes to Buller Dairy Foods, and then CBGU and DNC joint venture, the City of Greater Geelong, Comfort Delbro Australia, and finally Water New South Wales. So congratulations to all those finals and good luck for December.
Thanks very much, Theo, and congratulations again there to the finalists there of Category 4. So next up is Category 5, which is the Ian Chisholm Award for the Best Individual WHS Achievement. This award is named in recognition of Ian Chisholm AM, who dedicated nearly 30 years of service to the National Safety Council of Australia. This category recognises the outstanding contribution of an individual with or without formal WHS-OHS responsibilities. Finalists must have played a significant role in a recent WHS-OHS initiative and gone above and beyond their normal duties, which has resulted in sustainable improvement within an organisation or area they work or volunteer in. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome Ray Thurlow, the Vice President of the NSCA Foundation.
Okay, thanks, Richard. Folks, it's a privilege to be able to announce the finalist of one of our most prestigious awards, the Ian Chisholm Award. The recipient of this award is chosen by the Board of Directors of the NSCA Foundation. The award honours a man who devoted most of his life to occupational health and safety and could be considered the father of OHS in Australia. He was a major contributor to safety within the Australian sugar industry and served the National Safety Council of Australia for approximately 30 years. And throughout this time, he held various roles, including Director, Managing Director, and President. He played a significant role in the amalgamation of an NSCA with the merger of the state-based entities into a truly national organisation. Ian was awarded the Order of Australia AM for his services to occupational health and safety and was made honorary member of the the Asia Pacific Occupational Safety and Health Organisation, APOSHO. Unfortunately, Ian sadly passed away in 1983. However, his legacy remains. From the number of nominations received, we have 2 finalists, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the following finalists for the 2021 Ian Chisholm Award. Firstly, we have Melissa Colonna from MetLife, Australia. And joining her, we have Sandy Hatfield from St. John of God, Birkwick. Congratulations to both finalists, and I wish you all the very best in the national awards in November. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Ray, and congratulations there to the finalists for Category 5. So we're now moving on to Category 6, the Best Safety Leadership Program Initiative, which is proudly supported by Actura. This award recognises the decisions and actions of directors, CEOs, and/or executive managers to make safety a business priority. Finalists of this category must demonstrate that their organisation's program or initiative is on an equal footing with other business priorities, is integrating safety with other parts of the business, and eliminating or significantly reducing psychosocial as well as physical workplace risks. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome from Actura, Tim Keefe, the Director of Client Solutions. Over to you, Tim.
Thanks, Richard. Actura is really proud to have been involved with NSCA for over a number of years in sponsoring categories and being involved in the awards, and also recognising the great advances made in safety over the past years. Category 6 is fantastic in that it recognises as you said, the level at which safety is held in an organisation and the investment made in leaders across a business in order to drive advances in your safety culture. So I'd like to recognise all of the nominees who have nominated for Category 6, but in particular I'd like to congratulate the 2 finalists who have made it through. So the first of those is Murrumbidgee Irrigation, and the second is Water New South Wales. Congratulations to the 2 finalists, and good luck in the final adjudication. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks very much, Tim, and again, congratulations there to the 2 finalists of Category 6. So on to now Category 7, which is broken into 2 subcategories, the Best Wellbeing Program and the Best Mental Health Program. And these are proudly sponsored by Safety Culture. This category requires finalists to describe an innovative wellbeing or mental health program that has resulted in improvements within their organisation. The program can be a one-off event or part of an ongoing program, and they must demonstrate that their wellbeing or mental health program has had a positive effect on the participants and/or workplace through changes in workplace behaviour, performance, and/or processes. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome the Regional Marketing Manager APAC from Safety Culture, Julian Nichols.
Thanks, Richard. Look, Safety Culture is delighted to be supporting the foundation and sponsoring these 2 awards categories. It's great to see so many organisations celebrated for the great work that they're doing in this space. a little bit about safety culture very quickly, and then I'll get into the finalists. So safety culture is the operational heartbeat of working teams around the world. Look, our Melbourne First operations platform leverages the power of human observation to identify issues and opportunities for businesses to improve every day. So we currently have more than 28,000 organizations using our flagship products and performing checks and training staff and reporting issues and communicating fluidly. So without further ado, the finalists for the Best Wellbeing Program, Category 7A. Linfox Logistics, Officeworks, Pearson Australia, and Stowe Australia. And I'll jump straight into the finalists for the Best Mental Health Program. So 2 finalists here, the first one being Australia Post Group and Ventia. So congratulations to all the finalists across both categories, and good luck, and see you at the awards function. Thanks, Rich.
Thanks very much, Julian, and congratulations there to the category finalists for category 7A and 7B. Next final, and this is the final category that's open for nominations. It's just category 8, the Best Return and Recovery at Work System, and this is proudly sponsored by GIO Workers' Compensation. This category requires finalists to describe the return to work system initiatives that have been introduced and the effect that it has had on their staff and businesses. Finalists of this category must demonstrate their initiatives have led to a sustainable return to work for injured workers, as well as an improved return to work rates. Finalists of this category must also demonstrate that the improvement is part of an ongoing process. To say a few words and to announce the finalists, please welcome back Theodora Camboris, the Manager of Workers' Compensation Product Solutions from GIO. Over to you, Doris.
Thanks, Richard. And yes, today GIO has the pleasure of announcing the finalists in one of the newer categories, the Best Return and Recovery at Work program. This category looks at recognising the efforts of organisations and individuals who are really passionate about injury management, and the focus being on the injured worker and all the people and teams behind making that recovery for the person who has been hurt. Anywhere from the employers, obviously, the individual who has been hurt, the medical specialists, and everybody else in that process of getting that person back to work and achieving positive return to work outcomes. I'd also like to congratulate everyone, all the individuals and organisations who've put forward a nomination for all the categories, and of course all the finalists who have been announced today. And for the finalists for today's category 8, Best Return to Work and Recovery at Work program, we have the Australia Post Group and the Lake Macquarie Police District. That is also obviously part of the New South Wales Police Force. So congratulations to these finalists, and we look forward to hearing who the winner is in December. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks very much, Doris, and yeah, congratulations there to the finalists of Category 8. Thank you to all our sponsors for joining us today to helping to announce the finalists. Just a couple of 2 further awards that are presented at the Gala Luncheon that don't actually receive nominations. Firstly, the NSCA Foundation Member of the Year, which is proudly sponsored by ProVisual Publishing. This award recognises an NSCA Foundation individual or corporate member who's demonstrated commitment and leadership in work health and safety through the various NSCA Foundation channels. This person or organisation has supported the safety community and helped raise awareness of best practice WHS. It could be the sharing of a project, program, case study, or a solution that's reduced the risk of work-related injury and disease. And that award is selected by the NSCA Foundation Board of Directors. Then onto the final award, which is given out at the Gala Luncheon, is the Pinnacle Award, the GIO Workers' Compensation Award for Excellence in WHS, which is of course proudly sponsored by our major sponsor, GIO Workers' Compensation. This prestigious Judges' Choice Award is presented annually to the most outstanding achievement in work health and safety of an organisation, alliance or individual. As I mentioned before, the Pinnacle Awards are not actually open for nomination. Instead, it's actually selected from the 8 category winners that all go into the discussion there with the judges, and then they select an overall winner. So, you've heard from most of the sponsors today, that the National Safety Awards Excellence Gala Luncheon, whilst originally was down for October 14th, due to the current COVID situation in Sydney and across Australia, and we've now postponed this to Wednesday, the 8th of December, in the hope that we can sort of hold that still and getting everyone together. We hope that you can all join us as the finalists are recognised, and we also announce the winners of each category. The MC of the luncheon will be television sports presenter, reporter and commentator, who also sits on the Board of Trustees at the Sydney Cricket and Sports Ground Trust, Stephanie Brantz. And the keynote presentation at the gala luncheon will be delivered by Natalie Johnson, whom has over 24 years of military experience as a qualified helicopter instructor, operations and safety leader. And she was the first female pilot in the Royal Australian Navy. So we're really looking forward to her story and her inspiration. We hope that you all join us in celebrating excellence in work health and safety. Registrations for the gala lunch are now open via the NSCA Foundation website. A final thank you to all our sponsors for joining us today and their continued support of the National Safety Awards of Excellence. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in via Zoom and also on LinkedIn Live. Congratulations once again to all the finalists, and we look forward to welcoming you to the gala luncheon in December. Thanks very much, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.